Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Parker Meadows. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And we're underway here this afternoon. Next offering is downstairs. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out. Here's Gleyber Torres. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
Good take by Torres.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Riley Green. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. 2 outs, bases empty. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back here at Chase Field, and on the hill here today, Tarik Skubal. What do we have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Geraldo Perdomo, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string of the changeup. Here's Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting third, the right field.
2 down, bases empty. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that skips in the dirt. Late on that fastball.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Yeah, now 2 balls and a strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Pretty tough for the infielder to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard.
There goes the runner. Cut on and miss.
0-1.
Throw. Save. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Runner goes again. And that's fouled off. Runner on the move again. They pitch out.
2 strikes.
Caught in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. Back here in the desert, all set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Gallant back to work. Up and in, and that is ball one. Swings through that one for strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
2 strikes.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
And that ball is way back, and forget about it. Torque.
He'll circle the bases.
Circle the bag.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. And a big swing and a miss.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Foul ball there.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Thomas moving under it. Makes the grab, and there's one away. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. He was late there, strike one. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss, and that is strike two.
2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And up next for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Javier Baez stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Bottom of the inning is Gurriel.
The left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
First pitch, not close. There's the swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one almost hit him.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now Gabriel Moreno.
Ball 1, no strike.
Kicks and deals. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Blaze Alexander stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Strike one.
As a pitcher, you don't want to throw him get-me-over fastballs just for strikes. You really need to command your pitches to this guy at the plate.
No ball,
Man at first,
strikes.
one away. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that misses off the outside edge. Next offering is in for a strike. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Pitch misses, and the count is filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Over to first, and that is the inning. And we're back. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. Perez, 25 years old, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little bit off.
2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Meadows, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Here's Gleyber Torres. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
Perez at first, one gone. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. There's a swing and a drive.
This ball's gonna get down and then give. It's gonna split the wall. It's gonna score a run.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Green in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one ripped. And this one looks like trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on to third. And he's got an RBI triple.
Picks himself up an RBI. He didn't smoke that ball, but he didn't have to, man. When you're working the ball gap to gap, there's so much open space out there. So I think that
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. A run comes in on the play.
4-0 your
Kerry
party.
Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Right side, hard hit. And he's out on the tag. And now Dylan Dingler struck out looking his first time. And that's in for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Sia strikes him out for the second time today. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Tyler Locklear. That's hard hit on the line. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Alec Thomas now. In the dirt, but kept close.
0-1's the count.
Locklear up to third on the wild pitch. And that's in the dirt.
Ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2.
Runner at third, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss, and Skubal gets the strikeout.
The batter, number 2.
So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, Geraldo Perdomo. Struck out swinging his first time. Line drive, base hit. The runner from third comes across as they get one back. It's an RBI single. It's 4-1.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2
Perdomo,
strikes.
the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, right to the backstop. Perdomo into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. And a swing and a miss, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one. This is Corbin Carroll. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Corbin Carroll.
That clips the corner. And a swing and a miss there.
I guess you throw it that hard, you
0-2 is the
can
count.
get away with locations like that right to
3.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here at Chase Field, here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 46, John Curtis.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll squeezes it. 1 away. Here's Baez. He's 0 for 1.
The shortstop.
Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And that is out of play.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
1 down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Wenzel Perez now at the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Bottom 4. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Gurriel.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes. No, inside.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Moreno.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low.
1 ball, 2
it's a
strikes,
ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to left field. Green sizes this one up, and it's caught for the out. Blaze Alexander digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time.
Alexander.
Swing and a miss.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Back here in the desert, here's a speed threat. Parker Meadows.
Parker Meadows.
Curtis back to work.
1-0.
Not even close there. Ball 1.
Well, these Tigers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That hit him.
That ball hit
And the
him.
leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Here is
The
Gleyber
batter,
Torres.
the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
On the ground to the left. Alexander. Here's Marte for 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Riley Green up now for the Tigers.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Carroll makes the catch, and that is that. And we're back.
Leading up
and now the
for the
DH,
Diamondbacks,
Adrian Del
the designated
Castillo.
hitter, Adrian Del
Well,
Castillo.
on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Just missed. Swings through that one.
A healthy cut.
2-1.
Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. Tyler Locklear stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
The first baseman,
Doubled his
Tyler
first time.
Locklear.
Swings through that.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and
0-1's the
guess,
count.
and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain
1-1.
location. He just guessed wrong.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Oh, I
1
think
ball,
the key, I mean,
2
if he
strikes.
can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the
Now
finish line.
batting, center fielder,
2 outs, base
Alex
is empty. Here's the center
Thomas.
fielder, Alec Thomas. And the first
that's
pitch
outside.
misses for ball 1. Fly ball down the line. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Detroit, the
Top of the
designated
6th
hitter,
inning. Now
Kerry
it's the DH,
Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Gurriel handles the chance. And a quick out, number 1. Now here is Dylan Dingler.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And there's the ball. Dingler measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers.
Now
1 for 2.
Third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
Well struck left field. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. Back here at Chase Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. Fought off foul. 0-1 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Drops into the glove. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 4.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Marte.
There's a strike. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And gone. And they're chipping away. It's 4-2. 1 out, base is empty. Now Corbin Carroll. And a swing and a miss.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next offering is down low. And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Left field.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. A strikeout and a walk. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now it's going to be Gabriel Moreno with the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch misses way outside.
Not showing great command so far in this at-bat.
Runner breaks for third. And that one gets away at the plate. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Heads up base running right there.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2-2 count.
That's to third. Slings it across. Inning over, and it could have been worse. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's Javier Baez.
Javier Baez. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 27.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Stays alive. And that skips in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Up next to the Tigers.
And next to hit for Detroit, Wenzel Perez. A switch hitter batting right. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Slice to right. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now it's going to be Parker Meadows. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Perez stands at third with one gone in the inning. In the dirt, blocked. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. And the runner holds. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. But they do get a run. So 2 away with nobody on. Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Perdomo makes the play, and that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. Digging in, Blaze Alexander.
Blaze Alexander.
In there at the knees. 0-1.
0-1.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a good start to the inning.
All over that one right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Del Castillo in the box again. Takes a strike. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The first baseman,
Tyler Locklear stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. And now the center fielder, Alec Thomas. And a breaking ball misses outside. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. To 1-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changed.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. So here's the cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. He's already homered in this game. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Kerry Carpenter. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
That one fouled off.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance. Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Back here in the desert, bottom of the 8th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Scooble back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That
One
one
ball,
way
one
inside. Ground ball up the middle. Torres fires over to first. One gone at the bottom of the 8th. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He's already homered here in this one.
Marte.
And it's fouled away. They say he went. The Tigers leading by 3 near the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And he chases a high fastball there.
0-1.
And
I got a
ball
ball,
1.
1 strike.
That one
2 balls,
misses.
1 strike.
2-1.
Three balls, 1 strike.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Brant Herter. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Brant Herter.
Swings and misses. And now 3-2.
3-2.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Dylan Dingler. And that's in the dirt.
1, no strikes.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He'll touch them all. It's 6-2.
Dylan
When you're
Dingler
racking
puts them
velocity,
all.
it's so critical that you move the ball around, change
Thank you.
speeds, even try to trick the